All right. Welcome. Welcome back. Glad you're here. So we're gonna do this one a little different. It's not gonna be a narrated PowerPoint. It's just gonna be me kind of telling you a couple things about it because you're gonna get onto the online textbook. Uh, you have access to it. I linked it up to your Pearson's page. I think y'all know how to get there. If you don't, I can just do a quick send out an email blast with like how to do it, but I linked everything up. You should have access to it. So on Thursday, um, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to get on. You're going to look. You're going to do two of the six. So two of the six, right? So I don't want y'all to do three or four or five or all six. Just do two of them. I listed all of those in the website as well. So take a look at those. Your options are like economic. They're on the web. They're on the PowerPoint, not the PowerPoint, the book, the online book. But it's like social economic reforms in Britain. One of them is reforms of British Parliament. Another is expanding suffrage. Remember, we talked about suffrage, voting. Uh, so on and so forth. You can take a look at it. So you only have to choose two of them. Please just do two. But let's get started with just me kind of talking about nationalism, democracy. They're really closely correlated with their movements. Sorry if I'm looking this way. So I have some notes and I'm just going to be spitting out for you. It's kind of make them like bars, so to speak. But really, we classify them as like three separate categories of reform. One of them is going to be your social, another's your economic, and then the last one's going to be political. When you have political, think of politics, think of government, think of ways to gain territory, wars, policies being made. Think of the judicial system. So when you're like the three branches of government, like how laws are created, how they're executed, how they're enforced. So that's what we're talking about when we talk about political. And the next one can be economics. So the economy, right? Economics. We're talking about investing. We're talking about banking, resources being both real cash money as well as like raw materials, so to speak, like how they interact, and then like your economic systems. Is that capitalism? Is that socialism? Is that communism? Is that I don't know, I can't think of another like good example that we've talked about. And then your last one is going to be social, and this is basically food, living conditions, anything that society like you interact with each other. So like education, media, language, stuff like that. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be basically looking through these, and if you go on your PowerPoint, you saying PowerPoint, I'm tripping. If you go on the online textbook and you read through them, there's six of them. So take the two that you are most interested in and answer them. You're going to start out basically answering the question, which is it? Is it social? Is it political? Is it economic? Okay, let's take your free trade and separation of church and state. Well, free trade is what? When we talk about trading, we're talking about two different people exchanging goods and commodities. So that sounds economic to me. And then you're asking like, why did this reform happen? And then you're talking, and then it goes down to desired changes, like what did they want to happen, what happened. So answer those questions. Try to make it complete sentences. Don't just give me slang or vernacular. Don't be like going through when you're answering a long question. Just give me an academic statement. Okay. Don't do some TikTok thing. I don't know. I'm not a TikToker, but anyway, please do that. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to send out a survey for more Q&A, things you have questions with that we've done over the last week or two, things that you are struggling with. I'm going to try and answer them, give you a nice long YouTube video that helps you work through them. I've received some fantastic questions, and I want to answer them because I'm sure if one person had them, at least one other, probably, hopefully. No. So with that, that's all this video is. So please let me know if you have any questions. And with that, Hakes out.